You married this nigga, I'm blowing this head off. I'm going back to prison.
Hitting a woman in her torso and her head.
Damn!
First responders arrived at the crime scene.
You gonna shoot her headshot too? Bro just ran inside the barbershop, shot her in the head right in front of her son getting a fresh cut too. Cause it always be the Muslim niggas that be killing niggas. Niggas will say, yo, bro, I'm Muslim, bro, I'm Muslim, bro. And then go smoke a nigga the day after, bro. Right after they pray. Bro, like, what's up with you, gang?
Authorities are still searching for Armand, who is now wanted for murder.
This nigga still
come forward.
I'm staying far away from Philly for a minute till they catch this nigga. Why he ain't got caught yet? Hey, y'all caught the nigga me and Hearst like that when he broke out of jail, but y'all can't catch this nigga Armand and Trey for like 2 weeks? Yo, what's up with y'all? Yo, jaythou back with another video. Today we got a crazy reaction, man. An ex-husband shot his wife in the head and killed her because she was stealing money from him. Now look, this is a crazy story, but we gonna get straight into it so we can know the real. Come on, let's get it.
I lost my mind. I was only drunk because I didn't have no food. Nobody cared that I didn't have food. Y'all just kept giving me Patron.
Because I look at you different. Why the about my baby mom? I don't give it. Yo, if you ever was the drunk nigga, she'd tell you that.
I would never talk to that on my level. She ain't do nothing to me, and she never been in my circle. She never been around me.
And you've been bringing it up. So now I'm gonna give you what you want. I'm never gonna touch you again. I'm never physically gonna hurt you. You married this nigga, I'm blowing this head off. I'm going back to prison.
We've all seen those glamorous influencers online. The perfect lives, the luxury, the constant stream of picture-perfect moments. But what?
That's her? Hey, my nigga, that's her.
I'm going back to prison.
We've all seen those glamorous influencers online. The perfect lives, the luxury.
Hey, if this is her, if this is the wife, R.I.P. to her. You feel me? Rest in peace to her if she died. But hey, my nigga, her shit. I ain't gonna say too much, again. Let's get into it, bro.
The constant stream of picture-perfect moments. But what happens when the cameras go dark and reality comes crashing in? For Tiffany Natifa Wade, reality wasn't just different. It was far worse than anyone could have ever imagined. On October 7th, 2023, what began as a typical day for Tiffany took a horrifying turn. She was at a barbershop with her young son, simply there to get him a fresh haircut. But in a matter of minutes, that ordinary day turned tragic. Her ex-husband, Armand Hilton, stormed into the shop, enraged and volatile. Seconds later, loud bangs rang out and Armand was seen bolting out of the barbershop, disappearing down the street. Tiffany dead. What could have driven Armand to commit such a horrifying act? And how did Tiffany's seemingly perfect lifestyle play a role in her death?
Man, I don't give a fuck about that. I told you stop throwing it in my face. If this is what you want to do, go ahead and do it. Stop throwing it in my face. Alright, just like you 2 months ago. Stop throwing it in my face before I kill you. This one tell you because that's what my mindset. I will go there.
For social media influencer 40-year-old Tiffany Natifa Wade, life seemed picture perfect. Her social media feeds were always filled with glamorous photos and videos, heartfelt posts about resilience, and glimpses of her successful businesses. She had captivated thousands of followers with her rags to riches story, inspiring people to follow their passions and chase their dreams. But behind the filters and carefully curated moments was a dark and dangerous reality she couldn't hide forever. Her volatile relationship with her ex-con husband, Armand Hilton, whose love had turned into resentment and obsession. Natifa, as she was fondly called by people who loved her, had worked hard to create the life she shared online. From Philadelphia, Natifa had always known she would be successful as long as she worked hard for her success. And she did. Her social media pages were filled with photos and videos of her living it up, taking vacation after vacation and sharing them with her followers. She was an influencer. She made it look like she was thriving, but not everyone was happy about Natifa's success. Her ex-husband Armand Hilton was not happy that Natifa was thriving while he remained locked up in jail. The more she shared, the angrier he got, until one day he couldn't take watching Natifa thrive anymore, so he paid her a visit. By the end of that visit, Natifa was dead.
Man, I don't give a fuck about that. I told you stop throwing it in my face. If this is what you want to do, go ahead and do it. Stop throwing it in my face.
He was on a rampage. I was scared as shit. After I was alone in Miami, when he started calling me, I something. Anything on the phone hurt me.
Alright, just like you 2 months ago. Stop throwing it in my face before I kill you. This one tell you because that's my mindset. I will go there.
Oh,
When Nidifa
shit.
met Armand, she
Well,
couldn't
damn.
have imagined.
Stay away from that nigga. Shit. He talking about stop throwing in my face. How is she throwing it in your face if you in jail? Why do you got a phone in jail, gang? Why is you sneaking phones in jail? Because how can she possibly be throwing it in your face if you don't even got social media? Like, you too worried about the outside world, bro. Stay your nut ass in jail, gang. Look at a motherfucking wall all day. Read a book. Nigga, change your life. Because why are you in jail in the first place? I'm saying you over here trying to be on social media. What is that doing for you?
He would have been capable of the horrific things he would come to do to her. When they met, they were in love almost immediately. It pretty much felt like a fairy tale for Natifa, and she thought she had met the man she was going to spend the rest of her life with. A man she didn't have to compromise her lifestyle because he lavished her with money too. At some point in their relationship, Armand started buying properties in Nidifa's name. The properties were meant to show Nidifa the depth of his love, how much he was willing to do for her, and they worked. Nidifa had fallen more in love with him than she ever did with any of the men she previously dated. Everything about Armand seemed perfect, starting with the fact that he seemed to have dropped into Natifa's life at the perfect moment. She had not been lucky with the men she picked in the past, and after 3 children, she was ready to give up on men and dating when Armand picked in the past, and after 3 children...
You got kids, Latifah? Well, I know you got a son because you was taking them to get a haircut, you feel me, when your ex came in a barbershop. But I didn't know you had daughters. Now look, by all means, I'm only talking about this as if her daughters are 18 plus. Simple as that. If they under 18, say goodbye. They're out of here. But I'm just saying, if they 18, yeah, sure. Because Latifah, she looked good.
She was ready to give up on men and dating when Armand popped into her life. Everything else seemed to fall into place after that, or at least that's what she thought. What she didn't know was that Armand's over-the-top gestures weren't just a display of deep affection. They were also
I've never seen somebody do that in real life with the nose and the low. Imagine a nigga coming up and your homeboy right next to you with his girl when you see him doing this. Bro, I would suck the shit out there. Yo, what the fuck are you doing, nigga? Rubbing noses and shit, nigga. It's not no fucking Princess and the Frog game. It's not no fairy tale, nigga. Stop doing that weird ass shit.
Of sorts. His source of income wasn't clean at the time, and buying properties in Nitifa's name kept the properties safe in the event he was caught. It also meant Nitifa would have to be in his life forever, or at least that's what he thought. He thought everything he did for her would be enough to keep her with him, but once he was arrested and sent to prison, the scales fell off Nitifa's eyes and she realized she had been played by Armand. She quickly filed for divorce and moved on with her life, focusing on her children and businesses. Okay. But unfortunately for her, good news has a way of traveling fast, and it wasn't long before Armand caught wind of the kind of lifestyle Natifa's willing, and he was furious. At this point, he had spent years of his life behind bars paying for a crime that had torn his marriage apart. And what made it worse for him was that while he served his sentence, Nitifa rebuilt her life, channeling her energy into her children and influencer career, and found love again with another man. Nitifa had slowly started to post the man to her social media, just like she posted parts of her life, and somehow the photos and videos she posted of her new man found their way to Armand in prison. He was furious that she would dare move on from him after everything he had done for her, so he called to demand she stopped flaunting her relationship in his face. Like I said, Armand was in prison at the time, so Nitifa didn't think she had anything to worry about. But the more she posted her new man and her luxury life, the angrier Armand got. When she wouldn't do as he said, Armand resorted to threats. He threatened to unalive her new man if she didn't stop flaunting him in her face, and threatened to unalive her as well. Natifa was unbothered.
Armand and Trey, bro. What this nigga Armand and Trey doing, bro? He tripping. You in jail, gang. You supposed to be serving your sentence in quiet and peace, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you doing? Like, you keep trying to look on the outside world too much, gang. Now look, if I ever go to jail or if I get booked for years and I do a crime and I gotta do the time, bro, I'm not, like, if my girl don't stay with me and she go find another nigga, I will never be mad, bro. I will never be mad. Now look, well, I'll be mad. I'll be mad. Bro. I ain't gonna lie, man. I'll be mad. But look though, but I understand it for on a certain level. I understand it. Like, I'm in jail. Why would you stop your life and sit here and wait for me all this time when first of all, I'm a nut ass nigga for even going to jail, doing dumb shit to go to jail. and then I'm in there for years? Hey, go live your life, shorty. I'll be a little mad, but I have to go live your life.
After all, he was in prison and could not touch her. In response to his threats, she decided to post more videos of her man. She doesn't post his face just in case it got to Armand, but she was not shy about posting the huge rock he put on her finger.
Married him? Oh yeah, I know he hurting. He in jail hurting.
Armand Hilton was absolutely furious when he found out that Tiffany, his ex-wife, had gotten engaged. After everything that had happened between them, him being locked up, the money he believed she'd stolen from him, and all the years they'd spent apart, this was the final step. The money he believed she'd stolen from him, and all the years they'd spent apart, this was the final straw. It wasn't just that Tiffany was moving on, it was that she was moving on without him, and that idea seemed to set something off in Armand. He couldn't stomach it. He couldn't accept that she was happy and building a future with someone else while he was left in the past, stuck in his anger and resentment. So, he started calling her, over and over, and with each call his anger seemed to grow. What had probably started as some frustrated messages about their past quickly turned into something darker. He was no longer just upset, he was threatening her.
And you've been bringing it up. So now, I'm going to give you what you want. I'm never going to touch you again. I'm never physically going to hurt you. You marry this nigga, I'm blowing his fucking head off. On everything I love. I'm going back to prison.
On everything you
Armand
love?
could not bear the thought of sharing Natifa with another man, his jealousy turning to obsession in no time. When Natifa didn't do what he wanted, he asked for all the properties he bought in her name back, thinking that would pressure her to give in to his demands, but it didn't work. Natifa refused to give the properties back because he purchased them for her, in her name. There were gifts, and she didn't want to return them. This didn't go down well with Armand, who called with more threats.
Get the fuck out, Dad. I told you stop throwing it in my face. If this is what you want to do, go in and do it. Stop throwing it in my face. I just left you 2 months ago. Stop throwing it in my face before I kill you. This one tell you because that's my mindset. I will go there.
When he realized the threats didn't work, he changed tactics to begging her to take him back. He would call her several times to tell her how much he missed her and their lives together.
Us to be together, like I really do.
Armand realized his threats were not working on Natifa. He moved on to her friends. He threatened to unalive one of her friends until she told him she hadn't spoken to Natifa in a long time.
You threatening everybody, bro? What, you gonna kill the whole city, gang? You gonna kill the whole city, bro? You would look at like, come on, gang. What, you gonna go to her job next, bro? Like, shit, bro. Sit your nut ass down. Keep trying to kill everybody, bro.
Because I look at you different. Why the about my baby mom? I don't give it. Yo, if you ever was the trouble nigga, she'd tell you that.
I would never talk to that on my level. She ain't the fuck nothing to me, and she never been in my circle. She never been around that.
After the threatening phone calls, she took to her social media to post about his threats. She wrote, "Speedy, you went out sad, bro. I never thought you would be out there recording men in jail, or me, or calling, or pillow talking. I thought you was a real man. I am ashamed. Damn." Armand was threatening everybody at this point. He sent Natifa several threatening messages like, "Thought you was gonna get away for trying to play me like you played me, Butch. You don't know who the f*** are you. I'm a psychopath. I don't have to wish I'll do it. I'll get it done or get it done. This is what you don't understand." At this point, Natifa was scared, but still consoled by the fact that she was way out of his reach until he was released from prison. At around 1:48 p.m. on October 7, 2023, officers were called to a barbershop at the 2500 block of West Lehigh Avenue. The suspect was said to have opened fire inside the shop, hitting a woman in her torso and her head.
Damn!
Responders arrived at the crime scene. It was
shoot her headshot too?
Who was later identified as Natifa Wade from Coatesville, Pennsylvania, was pronounced dead at the scene at 2:04 p.m. In cases like this, the first thing investigators
now look, bro just ran inside the barbershop, shot her in the head right in front of her son getting a fresh cut too. Damn, bro, you gonna do her like that? That's not even thorough, bro. You could have leave like right in front of the son too. The son, bro, come on, he's a young boy, bro. He only like 4 years old. You gonna let him see that shit in front of him? Like, come on, man, you tripping, Armand. Give Armand the electric chair immediately, bro. We got no sympathy for him.
Look at surveillance tapes at the crime scene, hoping they can find any cameras that caught the perpetrator. Sometimes they find enough clues to make an arrest, and other times they have to work the case even harder, working it from multiple angles to get to the perpetrator. But in this case, they didn't have to try all that hard. You see, there was a camera right outside the barber shop that records everyone that goes in and out of the shop. A quick look at the footage told the cops a lot more than they bargained for. In the footage, a man was seen running out of the barber shop, a firearm in his hand. He ran as far as he could, but he could not outrun the cameras.
Is that the Muslim rap, bro? Is that like a Muslim rap, bro? Because I always see Philly niggas wearing that. Like, what is that joint that he got on his waist? Right there. What is that? That's some Muslim shit, bro. Because it always be the Muslim niggas that be killing niggas. Niggas will say, yo, bro, I'm Muslim, bro. I'm Muk, bro. Allah, mashallah, ha, inshallah, balamak, bro. And then go smoke a nigga the day after, bro. Right after they pray. Bro, like, what's up with you, gang?
Once the investigators had what they needed from the footage, they spoke to the witnesses at the scene. They were told Natifa, who was a frequent client at that barbershop, had taken her young son to get a haircut on the 2500 block of West Lehigh Avenue around 1:48 p.m. As Tiffany and others were inside the barbershop, a man entered, furious and intent on violence. The suspect, later identified as her ex-husband Armand Hilton,
wanted for murder, robbery, and related charges. Police say he shot and killed Natifa Wade inside a barbershop on Lehigh Avenue on Saturday afternoon.
The details of the shooting were harrowing. According to authorities, Armand's attack seemed calculated, his rage explosive.
Of course.
He had known Natifa was going to
Is
be
that a nigga on the ground?
The details of the
With his
shooting
leg?
were
Why is his
harrowing.
leg up in the air like
According to
that?
authorities, Armand's attack seemed calculated, his rage explosive. He had known Natifa
He
was
shot
going
another
to be
nigga?
at that barbershop and came prepared. Investigators quickly turned their focus to locating Armand, who was considered armed and dangerous. The Philadelphia Police Department issued a warning urging the public to stay alert. They also started a manhunt with the homicide unit and law enforcement
catch that
agencies
nigga
working
Armand.
together to track him down. The authorities begged for anyone with
Jeffrey
information on
Dahmer?
Armand's location to come forward, offering a $20,000 reward for tips leading to his arrest and conviction. Armand was still nowhere to be found, and he continued to evade capture for days, further intensifying the public's sense of fear and urgency. As the investigation unfolded, Tiffany's tragic death began to reveal more than just the horror of the moment. People started asking, what led to this violent act? Was this just a random outburst? Or was there a deeper, more complicated story beneath the surface? Tiffany had built a life in front of the camera as an influencer, creating a persona that many admired, even envied. But behind that curated image was a personal history that may have played a key role in the events leading to her death. Her relationship with Armand Hilton had been tumultuous, marred by issues that were perhaps kept behind closed doors, but eventually spilled out into public view.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, bro. I'm like, bro, this shit can't just come out of nowhere. Like, they've been had to have problems in a relationship, you feel me? Like, they've been had to have probably, like, big-ass arguments, maybe, like, even abuse, like a domestic violence, something, bro. Because how you just, there's no way you just go out with a nigga and damn near marry cuz, right? Or whatever. And you just never know that he's a psychopath like this, bro. It had to be some type of signs, some little signs, bro. Whether y'all was getting in arguments, how did he react when y'all got in arguments or something that showed he was like this, gang? Because cuz is not normal. He's crazy.
This story is far from over. Authorities are still searching for Armand, who is now wanted for murder. He remains at large, and anyone with information about his whereabouts is urged to come forward.
This nigga ain't got caught yet. Oh no, nigga, I ain't going to Philly, nigga. I'm staying far away from Philly for a minute till they catch this nigga. Why he ain't got caught yet? What the hell? Why is cuz still on the run? Y'all ain't catch this nigga? Hey, y'all caught the nigga Mean Hearst like that when he broke out of jail, but y'all can't catch this nigga Armand and Trey for like 2 weeks? You know what I'm saying? When did this even happen? Let me see. Hold up. 11 days ago this video came out. I don't know when it happened, but 11 days ago this video, y'all better catch that nigga. Cuz out there running around dangerous. He just caught him a body. He got no like sympathy for anybody. He's trying to kill
Community
the
shaken
cousin,
and grieving
the
is left
mom,
with a
the
painful
friend.
reminder that even the most perfect lives can hide devastating truths.
That's why you gotta watch who you get in a relationship with, because it can get crazy. You know, you really might think you know a person, but you really might not know that person. You feel me? And a person at the beginning of a relationship, they can put on a certain act and act a certain way, and later down the line show their true colors and who they really are. That's why they say you don't really know a person until you live with them. And that's real shit, bro, because you never know who you could really be dealing with or what their real intentions are, you feel me? And that's why I say, bro, y'all just stay safe out here. Watch who y'all around, bro. R.I.P. to Tiffany or Natifa, whatever her name was, bro. R.I.P. to her. Y'all stay safe out here. Watch out for the nigga Armand. He roaming the streets of Philly right now. I'm saying any nigga in Philly, watch out for Armand, bro. He could be anywhere. Bro crazy. I'm saying he'll kill you over anything. You step on cuz shoes, he'll kill you. He a psychopath, like he said. But if y'all enjoyed this video, bro, go ahead and leave a like. Go ahead and drop a comment down below. You know what I mean? Let me know what y'all think. Was Armand in the wrong or was Tiffany in the wrong? Now, obviously Armand was in the wrong for killing her. But he said she stole properties and stuff from him, and money and stuff. Was y'all think that's a good reason to do that? Or was bro just really jealous and he was in the wrong and bro just a nut ass nigga that's pussy whipped, you know what I'm saying? And just mad as shit he in jail and he done lost his girl and she got another nigga, so he mad. I think that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Armand, you crazy, bro. You gotta chill, gang. Go ahead and subscribe button, turn on post notifications, and we're gonna catch you on the next one.
When I walk up in this bitch, I do the two-step, bro. He put that crouton on the back, glizzy, that boy two-strap. That bad bitch, she put that coochie on